Hey, good afternoon, Sagittarius, and welcome to your June Tarot reading. Welcome to Love and Abundance Tarot. My name's Carrie, and I'm excited to have you here. Excited to have the opportunity to share your June Tarot reading with you. So, Sagittarius, beautiful zodiac sign, whether your sun sign is Sagittarius or your moon or rising sign is Sagittarius, or you could have Sagittarius in your Venus, whatever the energies were that brought you here to this reading, trust those energies. You could just be checking up on a Sagittarius, or you could just be intuitively guided to be here. So just trust those energies. And keep in mind, Sagittarius, this reading today will not be for every Sagittarius, but it will be for many of you. So if you're listening and you're finding that the energies in this reading just aren't resonating with you, be sure to check the readings for your moon, rising, or your Venus signs, because you may very well find that those energies resonate stronger with you at this particular time. So, Sagittarius, you guys are great. The adventurers in the world, right? The zodiac sign that's just beautiful and so graceful at embracing change. Very intellectual and straightforward. You guys have a large heart. You're very optimistic, very positive. So Sagittarius, you are located in the 9th house. The 9th house is about expansion and beliefs. This house is about expanding your mind, your horizons, your knowledge, and your belief system. It's religion, philosophy, travel, adventure, how and the learning we do because we want to. And Sagittarius, you were ruled by the planet of Jupiter, which is always a beautiful thing. Jupiter's a fantastic planet, right? The planet of good fortune and luck. So Sagittarius, you're a little bit blessed. Okay, let's get started here with your reading. By the way, today is Saturday, so I hope you're all having a great weekend. Yeah, it's a little sunny, a little bit overcast outside where I live in the world, right? But a beautiful day outside. I've been sitting out in my hammock, enjoying my book, listening to classical music. So just kind of preparing my energy to come in here and work on your reading for you. All right, so I'm going to take a moment, tap the crystal healing bowl, and give it a chance to sing to us. So Sagittarius, keep in mind, this is a perfect time to remove yourself from the outcome of the reading. Allow yourself to step into a space and a place where you'll be open to hearing and receiving any messages that'll be meant for you to hear today. It's a perfect time to inhale and exhale deeply, maybe even hold your breath for a moment. But let's get started. Okay, Sagittarius, it came through beautiful on this end. It's actually still going. It started off real slow and subtle, but then it worked itself into like a real strong vibration. That was nice. All right. So, Sagittarius, the first thing I want to do is I want to pull an affirmation card for you to see what the affirmation is taking us into your tarot reading today. Pay close attention to these affirmations, right? I'm finding that they're pretty profound in their meaning in terms of the energy that they represent as it pertains today to your June reading. So I pre-shuffled my decks, but I like to shuffle them one more time. And then I split the deck 3 times. Pull the bottom card. So here we have your affirmation, Sagittarius, healing, right? Some of you may be going through the process of healing right now. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. Candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. Okay, so I don't always do this, but I feel kind of inspired to do it for you, Sagittarius. I feel like it's important that we read from the guidebook about this affirmation, because I feel like it's a deep and meaningful affirmation for you, for your reading today. So I feel like the better you can understand this affirmation, the better prepared you'll be, stepping into the energies of this month. All right, so 29, healing. Okay, here we go, Sagittarius. Healing energy is very powerful. We all have times when we know we are not able to channel universal energy through to others or to our own selves. We may feel flat, unwell, and unable to help others, even when we would most wish to. But with this magical spell, your healing powers will revive and regather, to be poured from the universe through to you and onwards, either to those who need you or to your own self. This spell will show you one of the many simple positive ways to reconnect so that healing can take place in your tender, more wounded places. If this spell has chosen you, it is time to pay attention to the issue of healing in your life. Whatever needs to be healed, you first need to be in touch with the healing power lying dormant within you. Cast this spell and then use this power wisely and well. If you have chosen a spell, you know that something or someone, perhaps even yourself, would benefit from healing, but you may feel low or unsure of exactly how to go about this. Cast the spell, and as you feel the energy begin to flow into you, choose where you let it flow to next. Sagittarius, you will choose well. Okay, so beautiful affirmation, taking on the affirmation of healing for the month of June. So Sagittarius, some of you may be going through, some of your own healing. You may be in the process right now. And others, you may be working with others in your life, right, that are kind of requiring that healing, and you're mindful of trying to provide it to them. All right, Sagittarius, let's get started. I'm going to do your reading today with my Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck by John Holland. So I want to pull 9 cards and lay out these 9 cards. They're going to create the framework and give us a good idea of what's going on in your world. And then I'm going to pull my Crystal Vision Tarot set to use as clarifiers. Okay, all right, Sagittarius. Opening energy taking us into your tarot reading today comes to us by way of Love Abounds. All right, so this is equivalent to the Ace of Cups. So this is all about a beginning, and it's showing up as the central theme, primary energy for your reading. So this is a pretty significant energy for you, Sagittarius. What it lets us know is that many of you, you're either in the process right now or you're getting ready to step into the process of creating a new beginning for yourself. And it's not just a regular beginning, that it's like, this is something new in my life. This is the beginning of something, Sagittarius, that you love, right? Whether it's a relationship, love, it could be a job, a career, it could be relocating. But no, here we see the beginning coming in the beginning of something that you love. Okay, Sagittarius, let's pull some more energies. So now working across the top row, we come in next with Believe and Succeed. Beautiful. So that's equivalent to the 6 of Wands. Okay, coming in next to that, we have the Crown Chakra. Crown Chakra located at the top of our head. It's responsible for the energy of I know, right? This is in regards to the things that you know and that you understand intuitively. Okay, Sagittarius, coming in next to Crown Chakra, we have Reaching Out. So that's equivalent to the 3 of Wands. So this is about reaching out, connecting, your energy with the energy of others. Whether they're friends, acquaintances, soul family members, but really investing your energy into reaching out and to connect with others. And so what's coming to mind right now is healing. The affirmation taking us into your reading. With the world's kind of a crazy place right now, with everything that's taking place, with the quarantine, the coronavirus, as well as the protests that are going on. So Sagittarius, you're being encouraged, right, to reach out and to connect with others. Maybe others that it could be others that need your energy, that that need your healing energy in some way, shape, or form. Okay, Sagittarius, coming in next, we have Clarity of Belief, Ace of Swords. So there we have another beginning. So now we're building across the middle row, and we have 2 aces right next to each other. Let's see what comes in next. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, this is beautiful energy for you. Simply Love. So this is equivalent to the 6 of Cups. So this is about a connection, coming together, whether it's a romantic connection or a friendship, or it's going to be different for each and every one of you. Some of you, it may be a family relationship as well. All right, but we see the beginning here across the middle row, and it's a beginning that you love, and it's connected to this Simply Love. So I feel like this is about a connection, and it may be, Sagittarius, a connection that's actually resonating out there, waiting for you to get in touch with them. because this is coming in underneath reaching out. Okay, coming in next, Sagittarius, we have control. So that's equivalent to the Strength card in original tarot, also representative of the energy of Leo. So some of you may be connected to a Leo. All right, we're getting all kinds of love coming out in your reading here, Sagittarius. Now we have share the love, right? The number 3. So we have sharing the love, and then also another number 3, we have reaching out, right? Reaching out, connecting with others. So this is equivalent to the 3 of Cups. Yeah, so Sagittarius, I mean, right out of the gate, what I'm picking up on and feeling very strongly for all of you is, you know, with everything that's going on, we've all been quarantined, so many of us have kind of went into more of a kind of private, introverted hermit mode. But Sagittarius, you're being encouraged in your reading, right, to kind of break through that mold for yourself, to reach out, right, and to connect with other people, connect with others that may be needing your help. And also connecting with others that may have something to offer you that would help you as well. Because reaching out it's a beautiful exchange, right? A beautiful balance of giving and receiving, going back and forth. Coming in underneath simply love. So I feel like, Sagittarius, some of you, in the process of reaching out, right, to others, you may actually make a connection in your life, right? A strong connection, a very meaningful connection that's showing itself here in simply love. It could be the coming together of a relationship. All right, Sagittarius. Wow, we didn't expect this one. So the energy taking us out of your reading shows itself as darkest fears. Interesting. So darkest fears represents the energy of the 9 of Swords. It's fears, worries, concerns. Usually it's connected to, it's coming from the ego. What are we fearful of? What are we worried about? Usually, we get worried about the things that we feel like we don't have any control over in our life. And that's interesting, that I talk about control, because here we have the control energy showing up in your reading, the energy of Leo. So yeah, Sagittarius. Yeah, some of you, you may actually have taken on some fears. You could have a fear of reaching out and connecting with others. For some, you may have a fear of actually really trusting your intuition, showing up here as the crown chakra. Some of you could even have the fear of, like, can I be successful, right? Can I move forward with this? Can I create this? Can I manifest this connection in my life? And Sagittarius, I have to say, based on the energies here, yes, absolutely, you can absolutely manifest this connection in your life. It's all about, coming together, reaching out, connecting with others, coming together and making, some of you may be connecting with a soulmate. Because I'm looking at a lot of love energy here with love abounds, simply love, and then share the love. So Sagittarius, I feel like, this energy right here is what's helping you to work through some of your darkest fears. What is it that you're fearing? You're fearing the unknown, right? You're fearing the things that you can't see, that you feel like you maybe don't have any control over. And here, when we have the ability to surrender, right? To surrender and just notice these eyes. She's standing right here, and we have the set of eyes behind her, right? These eyes are watching and they're observing, right? So Sagittarius, you may be watching and you may be observing others, right? You may have somebody in mind, right, that you want to reach out to, and you may have been watching and observing them, and maybe there's a little bit of fear here, right, in terms of actually reaching out and making the connection, because you've been doing the work, right? You've been observing. Some of you, you may be observing some of your own actions, patterns, and behaviors. All right, Sagittarius, let's get some clarification here. So the first area I want to get some clarification on is believe and succeed. And I always say this, but what I want to try to do is pull all the clarifiers that are coming out across this top row, right, before I really say too much about them. That way I can read the whole row at one time. But Sagittarius, help us out here. Tell us about believe and succeed. Okay, coming in next here we have the Hanged Man energy. Could be representing the energy of Pisces, so some of you may be connected to a Pisces. We've got Leo here on the board too. Some of you may be connected to a Leo. And I also, looking at a lot of water on here. So you may have a water sign in your life. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Yeah, I feel like that is the case for many of you. I feel like it is a water sign. If it's not a water sign, it's somebody that takes on those qualities, those water-like qualities. Somebody's very loving, very committed, it can be emotional, good listener. All right, coming in next, Sagittarius. Here we have the Tower card. So the Tower card coming in as a clarifier on Believe and Succeed, touching and right next to the Hanged Man. Interesting. All right, Sagittarius. Here we have another ace for you, right? So the Ace of Swords showing up twice. Ace of Swords represents a beginning, right? And if this could be, well, it's coming in attached to the crown chakra, which is representing that energy of I know, right? So for many of you, you're stepping into this beginning. You're stepping into this beginning with this new understanding, showing itself as the Ace of Swords. Okay, coming in next on the crown chakra, we have the Ten of Wands. So interesting, Sagittarius. So I'm going to wait a minute, try to live up to my word, see if I can pull a couple more clarifiers before I read. Okay, coming in attached to reaching out, we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so Five of Swords, interesting. It's a limiting energy. It's representing the energy of something from the past that's happened. That created sadness. It created a sense of loss for you, and it involved other people. It maybe even involved for some of you a specific person, right? And it may be the same person that some of you are considering reaching out to and connecting with, and that could be exactly why there's some fear here. All right, Sagittarius, tell us more. Tell us more about reaching out. Okay, coming in next, here we have the Knight of Wands. Right? So fire energy. It's a fast-moving energy. All night energies, you can count on them showing up. Right? These are go-getters, action takers. Right? And there's no stronger go-getter than the Knight of Wands. Right? He's fast-moving. You can tell by the image of he coming in on his horse. Right? His horse is coming in on his hind legs. Okay, so what I'm picking up on here, Sagittarius, is these energies. These are energies that are connected to you, and I feel like for many of you, you are aware. You're probably feeling it within you, right? You're feeling this desire of reaching out to other people, right? Kind of expanding your energy, if you will. Expanding your base of connections, and some of you, you are maybe considering reaching out to one person specifically, where there's been a bit of a past here. There's been some trouble. There's been some heartbreaks and some sadness and grief. A breakdown in communication. But here we see, Sagittarius, you have the desire to do it, right? And we're looking at Sagittarian type energy with this Knight of Wands. So coming over here to the first energy, here we have Believe and Succeed. So this is equivalent to the Six of Wands. Coming in as a clarifier, we have the Hanged Man. So this represents the energy of hanging suspended by his ankles, right? And he's wearing a blindfold over his eyes. So maybe it's this blindfold, right? Whether he's choosing to wear this blindfold, right, or he doesn't really have any control over it. But it's the blindfold that maybe prevents him from being able to see, right? To be able to see. And what is it that you're trying to be able to see? Sagittarius, you're trying to see your potential, right? Showing itself here in Believe and Succeed, right? Recognizing your value, recognizing your worth. So for some of you, in this Hanged Man position, the universe at the end of the day does not want you, Sagittarius, to stay in this Hanged Man position. The universe has plans for you. The universe has changes in mind for you, right? So what comes in next is the Tower card. So I feel like, Sagittarius, for many For those of you that are able to remove the blindfold, right, and to make that decision for yourself, right, to move forward, to reach out, to make the communication, to make the connection, you may be able to possibly avoid this tower moment. And for those of you where you're just feeling stuck, I feel like what's going to happen for you is the universe is going to step into your world, and it's going to move around the parts and the pieces. And the way those movements happen are going to be different for each and every one of you. Right? But this is universal love that's taking place because Sagittarius, the universe recognizes, right, that you need a change in your life, and it wants to help you create this change, right? So for those of you that aren't able to make this decision for yourself to move forward, yeah, you can anticipate maybe a tower moment coming in to move around the parts and pieces in your life. It may feel a little bit disruptive, but it opens up the door for you to come out of this hangman energy. So now you have the ability to step into this new beginning. Yeah, it's beautiful for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so now we have the crown chakra. So anytime chakra energies show up in my readings, a lot of times I feel like the reason the chakra is showing up is because there's a blockage that's there for that specific zodiac sign. So Sagittarius, some of you may be experiencing a blockage with your crown chakra energy. So I want to read to you real quickly how we go about opening up this energy chakra within us. Okay, Sagittarius, bear with me here. So crown chakra is located at the top of the head and has been called the thousand-petaled lotus, or the receiver of light. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe, the infinite, and your higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for total well-being. To enhance this chakra, sit quietly and visualize a lotus bud on top of your head. As the bud blossoms, see a shower of whitish violet sparkling light shining down from the universe onto the lotus, filling and nourishing it. When complete, simply let the vision fade. Expanding the chakra opens you to receiving the ultimate bliss, divine love. Take comfort in knowing that you are cherished. Okay, so Sagittarius, for those of you that feel like, maybe your crown chakra has been blocked, now you have a good understanding of exactly how to go about opening up this chakra. Right? And we do that through a visualization process of visualizing the lotus bud on top of your head and this beautiful connection of whitish violet light that's coming in and connecting you to it. All right, so coming in as clarifiers on the crown chakra energy. Here we see the beginning, Ace of Swords, right? So you have a knowing and an understanding of this beginning, and you want to take this new understanding with you. So you have the beginning here, and here we have the ending, right? So this is what's coming to a closing in your life, and this is we're dealing into some past energy here. So some of you may have already experienced the ending, this completion right here. What feels like it's been a long journey, right? Finally coming to an ending. Okay, what's made this journey feel so long? Well, it could be the Five of Swords. Again, this is where we're getting clarifiers. We're on clarifying, reaching out. So as you're reaching out and connecting with others, for some of you, there's been some painful communication or some type of breakdown in communication that caused some sadness and grief from the past, because it's showing itself here with the Five of Swords. So Sagittarius, for some of you, this may be the person that you have in mind that you want to reach out to. Because maybe you've allowed the pain from this experience to pass. So now you've been able to raise your vibration. So now you're open to having that conversation. Why? Possibly because, Sagittarius, you may have learned to forgive the person for this Five of Swords. Removing the personalization from it. Right? But here you are, being encouraged, right, to recognize this energy and overcome this. You're really strongly being encouraged, Sagittarius, to reach out to others and make these connections. They're connections that serve you well. And for many of you, I feel like this reaching out, for some, it's going to lead you towards a soulmate connection in your life, right? This beautiful love abounds beginning. All right, tell us about clarity of belief. Tell us about clarity of belief. Okay. All right, so Sagittarius, coming out as clarifiers, here we have the Knight of Cups. Right, so Knight of Cups represents the energy of your knight in shining armor, right? Like again, all knight energies, they're in motion. So this is a knight that's in motion. He's coming towards you, Sagittarius, right? And what is this knight bringing you? He's bringing you unconditional love, right? For some of you, this is passion. This could be about this connection, this relationship. Now coming in next to this, we have your energy, Sagittarius. Temperance card, right? This is the universe reminding us to be patient, right? To be patient, to trust the universe. Notice she's pouring a chalice of water. Water represents emotions and feelings, and she's pouring the water onto the fire. Fire represents action, right? Taking that action. So this is a beautiful balance of emotions mixed with the beautiful balance of action, right? And so when these energies come together in a beautiful way, what it creates is divine timing. You know, divine timing can be understood and described as you having your energy in a very balanced state. You're at a very good place, and it's your energy being in that good place because of your energy. That's what's attracting in and resonating, right? This Knight of Cups, this passion and this love. All right, Sagittarius, bottom of the deck. Here we have the Ace of Cups again. Tell us more about Love Abounds. Okay, here we have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands, that's a defensive energy. Whether that's, whether you feel like you're having to defend yourself to others, or, you could be feeling like you have to defend yourself to yourself. Because this energy, this can be an energy that stays within us. This can be about second guessing, questioning yourself. Some of you may be questioning yourself due to, whatever's transpired and happened in the past. Could be this past disconnect that's created, this defensive energy, which, Sagittarius, this is holding you up, many of you, from being able to take on and embrace this new beginning. Now coming in next to that, we have the Three of Pentacles. And this is coming in attached to Love Abounds. So this is attached to the beginning that you love. Three of Pentacles represents the energy of two people that are working together, right? Working together to create and to manifest. She's over here working in the field, and he's back here working on the fountain. So the beautiful thing about this energy is you have this bird right here between them. It has a seed in its beak where it's getting ready to release the seed, where it'll fall on fertile soil and hopefully manifest another pinnacle for these two. So yeah, no doubt about it, Sagittarius, you're operating in, many of you, in divine timing. You're on a divine destined journey. And some of you are, destined to come together in union and to work with another person, right? You may be doing a spiritual work, as this is coming in attached to Love Abounds. All right. Yeah, I'm really liking your reading, Sagittarius. Hey, tell us about Simply Love. Tell Sagittarius about Simply Love. Okay, coming in next here we have Judgment, coming out as a clarifier on Simply Love. All right, so this is about a connection. For some of you, what could be preventing this connection from coming together, what could be preventing you from reaching out, is something that's happened from the past, right? You could be stuck in some of these limiting energies. So anytime that happens, inevitably we can form opinions and judgments. Those are lower vibrating, limiting energies. So in order, for this connection to come together, as you're reaching out to somebody, could be to this person, judgment goes away. So whatever's happened in the past, it's the past. You've let it go. How does that happen? Forgiveness. Right? Forgiveness and understanding. All right. Tell us more about Simply Love. Okay, all right, beautiful. Sagittarius, coming in next, we have the Ten of Cups. Right, so yeah, this is about it. This is about a connection for many of you. This is about, could be a soulmate connection, soulmate type contract. Where there's for some there's been a history. Whether it's the same person, right, that created this Five of Swords for you, or if it was somebody else. It's something that happened that you're mindful of, that you're aware of. That for some of you, could be preventing you from reaching out and connecting yourself with others. But the Ten of Cups, this is bliss, right? This is the white house, the white picket fence, the manicured yard. This is the family unit coming together with your husband, wife, kids. It's a beautiful energy. And again, coming in connected to simply love. So this connection for you, and I feel like it's all about Sagittarius. It's about you reaching out. It's a beautiful connection. Okay. All right. Now we're getting clarification on control. First energy that came out is the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, at the end of the day, the King of Pentacles is one energy that, if there's a zodiac that has control, it's the King of Pentacles. It's a very seasoned and experienced energy, where he's been paying attention to his whole life, all of his life experiences. And he doesn't take the pain with him into the future. He takes the growth that came from those experiences that in many ways maybe came from some of these tower moments. And it's that experience that gives him that energy of stability, of security in his life. Why? Because he knows that he can handle it. He knows that he can handle it because he's been there before. So this energy showing up here in your tarot reading, Sagittarius, you either have this King of Pentacles in your life providing this energy, or this is an energy within you. All right, tell us more about control. Okay, Sagittarius. Coming in next, here we have the Nine of Wands, right? So, and it's coming in, attaching itself to control. Control representing the energy of the Strength card, right? This is about feeling balanced, feeling like you do understand what's happening, feeling like, you have some control over what's going on here. You have control because you've been paying attention, just like this King of Pentacles energy. Nine of Wands is about looking at the big picture, right? And this is what you're thinking about. You're not looking at a short-term Band-Aid fix, right? You're looking to manifest and to create something that has substance and merit to it, right? Something that you can keep in your life for a long time. It's about looking at the big picture. Got the Star card on the bottom of the deck. All right, tell us about Share the Love. Wow. Sagittarius, now we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so wasn't intending to do a love reading for you today, right? But this is definitely a love reading for Sagittarius. So I'm looking at water all over your reading here. So it's about a connection. It's about a connection coming together. And I feel like it's a soulmate connection. Okay, Sagittarius, coming in next, we have the Chariot card, which represents the energy of Cancer. So some of you may be connected to a Cancer, right? And again, we're seeing more water showing up here in your tarot reading. Yeah, but share the love, right? And it's a 3, and we also have 3 on reaching out, right? And I feel like, the ball's kind of in your court, Sagittarius, right? To take on the energy of reaching out and connecting with others, of letting go of the past, giving yourself the ability to make this connection in order for it to come together, right? And what is it bringing you? It's bringing you soulmate love, right? Just beautiful, beautiful connection. And it comes in quickly. It comes in when there's balance, right? We have the black horse and the white horse. They represent yin and yang energies, the masculine and feminine. It's the running of these horses together in a balanced way. That's what brings about change, right? So it's your balance, right? Your balance and maybe the balance of this other person that's going to bring you this Two of Cups connection. Makes me excited for you, Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. Tell us about darkest fears. Help us understand why darkest fears is showing up for Sagittarius. Okay, Two of Wands. So Two of Wands coming out as a clarifier on darkest fears. Yeah, so there's a fear that's attached to moving forward in the journey, showing itself as a Two of Wands. Represents the energy of the courageous risk taker, right? Getting ready to set out and embark on a journey. Notice it's the courageous risk taker, right? It's not the fear-filled risk taker. So yeah, you overcoming your fears, right? And I feel like these fears could be fears that are connected to this hangman energy, right? The things that you can't see, you know. And there's been something from the past that's happened, right? That you felt, that you recognized, that I feel like has a lot to do with this connection, whether it's with the same person or not. Tell us more about darkest fears. Tell us more about darkest fears. Okay, Six of Cups. So Six of Cups coming out as a clarifier on darkest fears. So the Six of Cups represents somebody from our past. Here we see this figure. She's been in the water, and we have this little girl reaching out her hand, kind of almost begging her to stay. Don't leave me. But here she is walking out of the water, right? She's walking forward. She's moving forward. Yeah, so some of you may have a fear about this connection from the past, of whether or not the person's going to come back. Whether or not, they're willing to forgive you like you've been willing to forgive them, many of you. So, yeah, I get it. And that's why the hangman is here, wearing the blindfold. Because at this point, Sagittarius, I don't think you know, right? It's up in the air. This is all up to you. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm done with your tarot reading. You guys had a fantastic reading. I went long on it, right? But I'm comfortable going long because I didn't want to cut it short because I feel like there's just some amazing messages here. Sagittarius, you guys have a beautiful reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope that you're able to connect your energy with the energies that we've seen here in this reading, and that you were open to hearing the messages that were here. Keep in mind, right, this is not a crystal ball. This is potential, right? What I'm trying to do as a tarot reader is create the best possible outcome. So Sagittarius, these are what the energies look like ahead of you this month in June. So we have love here, we have connection, but this is about you taking the initiative to reach out, right? Reach out, trust the universe, trust yourself, trust the other person, allow forgiveness to take place. And hopefully, they've done the same thing. And that the two of you are able to begin and step into this beautiful journey together. We have all kinds of aces here in the beginnings. So I love your reading, Sagittarius. I really do. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you for the beautiful likes, subscribes, and shares. All your beautiful comments. Your comments inspire me. So thank you so much. Thank you for the donations and the contributions many of you have made towards the channel. That's what helps keep the lights on, right? And you guys give me the ability to take something that I have, I feel is of value to share with the world, and to put it out there. So thank you so much for giving me the chance, and for listening, and for hearing me out, for giving me the chance to hopefully be able to help you. All right, and I want to thank all of you that have ordered personal tarot readings. I've added a new element. I've started doing live personal tarot readings. So there's details in the description box below on how to go about doing that. But I started those last week, and those have been going beautifully. It feels great to be able to connect live with people when I'm doing the reading, because it's a little more interactive. We can ask questions back and forth. So I really feel good. I feel great about the reads that we do. So it's the proceeds from the reads that help the channel as well. So thank you so much. Okay, Sagittarius, you have an exciting June to look forward to. Wishing you all the very best. I hope you all are able to reach out, connect, find love, and bring this beautiful connection into your life. Thanks, Sagittarius.